Hey guys, today I'm taking you through the full process of my natural hair wash day routine and maintenance. I'll be washing my hair and taking down my 3-month-old braids and clipping my ends, and also doing my braids for a flat wig application. And I'll be using the Olaplex dupes since the original Olaplex formula has been sued. Actually, the company has been sued for hair loss, and so I want to make sure that we don't have any fertility issues, honey. So I just wanted to review some of the Olaplex dupes by Revolution. They have the exact dupes in the line, so stay tuned for the comparisons and for the full process. So starting with my wig removal process, this wig actually looks nice, but my hair is about 3 months old, so I have a lot of new growth and it makes my wigs look bulky. So I'm gonna spray a little water just to loosen the lace up. The good thing about wearing glueless units like myself, all you need is just water. Literally, that's it. And the wig will come straight off with no edge damage. And this is the wig, just like that. So you can see this is a full, like, look at my hair. It's a bunch of crust and dusty edges from the buildup of the product, but I have so much new growth. Like, I typically don't wait this long, but here we are with plenty of new growth. So before I detangle, I make sure to wet my hair. It's so imperative that you wet your hair and go through each little strand. This takes a long time, but I did not have all that time for the video because I know that you guys are not going to sit an hour. But I detangled each little strand, especially around my edges, because edges are typically more sensitive. And so that's how I got the tangles out, and now it looks more uniform and detangled. I actually finger detangle first before I start any of the actual brushing. And so this is what I'm working with. So I'm introducing the Revolution Bond Restore Treatment, which is the Plex collection, which is comparable to the Olaplex Hair Perfector. This is the step 3, which is more so a bond restorer. It basically works as a triple level hair bond restorer that protects and enhances the hair and restores and strengthens the overall hair strength. I'm using it as a detangler. You're supposed to leave it on for about 15 minutes before you shampoo. And so now we're on to the shampoo. This is the number 4, both comparable to each other. This is the triple level hair bond that helps to protect the hair, and it just basically cleanses. It's a good cleanser. Now moving on to the conditioner. What sets this apart is the fact that it has a protein system that works from the inside out to rebuild your hair. So it has a power combination of 5-tantriol and provitamin B5 to work to keep the hair hydrated and healthy and shiny, and also conditioned, more importantly. So moving on to number 7, this is the Plex 7. This is the Bond Restore Styling Spray. This is the dupe for the Olaplex 7 Bonding Oil. Both of them reduces frizz and flyaways, and they both serve as like a heat protector. One is just a spray and one is an oil. There's actually an additional Plex system that's an oil, but I'm just not using it. So for blow drying, I'm using my blow dry brush. You can get this link below, but I want to quickly show you guys my hair. Like, it is already shiny. If you can see it like through this screen, you can tell that the little curls, some of them are shiny. I know that my hair is frizzy and sometimes that makes it difficult to tell, but look at these strands. They look really good and they do feel strong. Like, they're not like breaking off and they're not brittle. So I do think that this Plex system so far has been working, especially the conditioner and what I call like the pre-poo, which is the Bond Plex 3 that I used before. And my curls they look good. So this is the blow drying part, of course. I like to start at my ends and then work my way up to the roots so that I can avoid any hair damage, because you definitely can cause damage if you just start at the roots. I like to start at the ends first, I meant to say. So I'm shocked that my hair has grown a little more, honestly, but I mean, after 3 months, I mean, yeah. So with that being said, in that 3 months, I did not clip my ends, and so it's time to clip them. I think I took off about 1 inch, and then I came back on camera and took off another inch. And I was sad about that, but healthy hair is better than long, brittle breakage, okay? So there's that. And I'm just prepping for my braid down, but this is the current length check so far. I'm going to straighten my hair in the next video, but for this, I'm just going to re-braid it for another protective style. So this is my braid pattern. I had to be a little creative because I wanted to wear my wigs flat, of course, or even if I want to do like a sew-in. So I wanted to do the side part and then have a middle part as well, so I couldn't just go straight back. I felt like, because I wanted to have an anchor braid that goes down the side of my face, down the side of my edges, so that I could avoid breakage. And you'll see that I'm linking them together as well. Now, a lot of the stylists will braid the hair down and then carry the ones over and then go all the way up with the thicker part of the base of the braid. And to me, that causes bulkiness at the back of the units. And I don't want that. I don't want a bulky back. So you can see that I'm braiding all the way down, and I'm going to leave that like that. And then I'll connect that with the next one. But I'm not going all the way up with the connection of those braids. I'm kind of doing it more so like free flowing, like braiding all the way back down to the nape, which is the base of my neck. And so for these little ones, I had to make these even smaller. I think that I separated that middle one as well, that first one that I did in the middle, because it was too thick. I felt like they need to be super skinny when you go across the parietal lobe, the top of your head. So yeah, this is just an easy braid down process. For those of you who don't know how to braid, child, just go ahead and do some little bitty baby twists. But as you can see, I'm starting to connect them in the back, and then I'm going to do this for the opposite row. As you can see, I have 2 leftover pieces at the end, but you see that it's not bulky in the back. So what I'm going to do is just twist them and then sew them down for a super flat base. Like, I want my wig to lay flat. And this is just a trick. As you can see, they're much smaller up at the top where I redid them, and everything can lay flat. Now I wish I had laid the back down even more, but I was tired, y'all. It is what it is. So this is a cute little braid down pattern for versatile parts of your wigs. You can do a left side part, right side part, middle part, or what have you. So yes, I probably sewed it off camera because I just didn't have the time or the memory to do it, but this is what it looks like after I sewed it up the back, and the ends are sewed up right where my hands were just at. So it's a flat base. It's easy to take down as well. All I have to do is just like literally cut that thread in the back and boom, untie it, and I'm done. So for my wig application, this is an 8x6 unit that I created myself. Instead of a whole frontal, it's more like a closure, which is so much easier to apply, and you don't have to worry about laying all of your edges down and all that got to be glued. You see how easy this looks? Like, it even looks like scalp. I made sure that I dyed the knots on my units that I sell to other people, and it kind of looks almost like a frontal, but it's not. Okay. We're gonna take this off. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, it's giving. Yes. Curls looking good. My hair is definitely 3 years old. Fabulous. Fabulous curls. Curls for the girls. Ow. 3-year-old hair is giving. So yes, and it's still able to curl and everything like that. Only thing that I did maybe a year ago was dye it, and that's it. Dyed it black. So thank you guys